Join Potato Club today and too sweet that subscribe button.
What the f*** was that? Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome to my WrestleMania 34 review. I'm still in shock. I was like, did Vince Russo book this show? It was just Swerve-mania. Everything was a swerve. There were so many swerves. It was like left, right, swerve, swerve, swerve. Everything gets in the way. Welcome to the new season of Swerved. Everything was a swerve. It was ridiculous. I called half the matches correct. It was out of 14 matches, I got 7 correct. So I thought this was it was going to be a very predictable show. Turns out it wasn't very predictable. It was very unpredictable, in fact. I had 7 out of 14. So you guys took up my challenge, and I had a couple of you put down your predictions as well. So it was Rhina's 7. I'm sorry if I pronounced that wrong. You also had 7 out of 14. You guessed the same as me, apart from the Cedric Alexander match and the Shinsuke Nakamura and AJ Styles match. We had the opposite answers. Hunter Morals, you had 6 out of 11. You didn't predict all the matches, but you got 6. So you were only 1 short of me and Rhinas, and you missed 3 matches off there somehow. So there you go. And then Elfish, you got 5 out of 14, mate. So it was a very weird one to call, to be honest. So calling this pay-per-view was very strange. So you're the best. So Rhinas, you drew with me. Everyone else, you didn't quite. So next pay-per-view, challenge is still out there. Try and beat me. That's simple as that. Just try and beat my predictions. 7 out of 14 is not that impressive though, so I'm not super proud of that, but there you go. So let's go through the show. So in the pre-show, I did call Matt Hardy was going to win the Battle Royal. I was quite surprised. I called it pretty much exactly how I thought it was going to happen. Matt Hardy, towards the end of the match, looked like he was about to get eliminated, and Woken Wyatt, or just Bray Wyatt, just came back, didn't change his outfit or anything, and he stopped Matt Hardy getting eliminated, so there you go. I said Cedric was going to win, and he did. And the women's battle royal confused the hell out of me. I can't believe Naomi won. Of all the people, Naomi? Really? Okay, cool. I guess like the SmackDown people must like Naomi quite a lot, because she was women's champion for a while, and she's won this battle royal. I don't see the appeal of Naomi. I never really rated her that well. I think she's a good athlete, but I think her mic skills need a bit of work, honestly. And I like her entrance, but that's about it, really. And her finisher is hitting someone with her ass. Okay, so let's go on to the main show. So up first was the best match of the entire night. Was the IC title match. I'm pretty sure that was the best match of the night. You guys can argue with me, but I personally think that was the best show, the best match of the entire night. Let me know what you guys think is the best match of the whole night in the comments below. But yeah, Balor, Miz, Seth, brilliant match. I'm annoyed that I didn't react to that one. I reacted to a load of matches, and the one that I enjoyed the most, I should have reacted to the IC title match, but there you go. Yeah, so Seth won it, becoming a Grand Slam champion, so congratulations, Seth. Then it's New Orleans, the curse. This is where streaks go to die. If you have a winning streak of any kind, do not wrestle at WrestleMania in New Orleans, because you will lose your streak. We had The Undertaker 4 years ago, and this year Asuka lost. I was completely shocked and upset, because I thought this was Asuka's time to win the title, and she lost it. It was a shocking. It was an absolutely shocking turn of events. I'm still can't believe it now. It was the swerve that completely threw me off. I can't believe what we witnessed.
Why are we still here? Just to suffer. Every night, I can feel my leg.
So then the US title match, Jinder won. Okay, cool. Then Ronda and Kurt Angle was much better than I thought it would be. It was much better than it had any right to be. Ronda Rousey is a star in the making. I think she's going to be over already. She's already doing a really good job. I think she has so much potential, and it was a good match. I really, really actually enjoyed it. It went a little long. I think they could have cut it down by about 5-10 minutes. I felt like a lot of the matches on the show were really short, so they could have took some time from that match and put it into the other matches. But there you go, little quibble. But I thought overall good match, a lot of fun. Ronda Rousey facing off with Triple H, everyone marked out in the crowd. The crowd went berserk, so that was a cool moment. Bludgeon Brothers won the tag match. It was pretty quick and pretty short match. This is what I was on about matches being short. It was very, very short match. You had the New Day coming out with small people. I don't know I don't want to say the politically. I was going to say probably the politically incorrect word for it. Small people with dressed up as pancakes, and one of them, and they were doing the worm and stuff. It was very odd. Anyway, so yeah, match was decent. So cool. Then we had the Undertaker segment, which was I enjoyed it. I actually liked it. When I saw it, I actually enjoyed it, and a lot of people I spoke to did not like it at all. They thought it was a waste. I personally enjoyed it because I like The Undertaker a lot. He's one of my favourite wrestlers of all time. And last year, I was completely devastated. I watched it live in a pub with my friends, and I went home before... I just stormed off after watching that match because Roman Reigns brutalised him last year. It wasn't good. Undertaker looked battered and bruised. He looked like he broke his hip or something. It wasn't good. He looked like a shell of a man, a shell of what the Undertaker I grew up with. So when he came back this year, he looked good. I didn't want him to see him take any bumps. He did a clothesline across the ring on John Cena, and that looked like he messed that up. It looked like it hurt him. And that was the only bump he took, really, of the whole match. And I didn't want to see any more. So I was quite happy to see like the Undertaker's greatest hits. You got the old school, you got the snake eyes, you got the sit-up, you got the choke slam, and you got the tombstone. I'm happy with that. You got everything I wanted from an Undertaker match in about under 3 minutes. It was a bit short. It was a John Cena squash match, but I enjoyed it because I didn't want to see Undertaker take any bumps, but we got to see his greatest hits, essentially. We got the entrance, we got his moves. I was happy with it. I know a lot of people weren't, but I was happy with it. Then we got the in-ring return of Daniel Bryan. My mark out of the night. That was my mark out moment of the night. The thing I enjoyed the most. The match itself wasn't the best match. I still think the triple threat match for the IC title was the best match of the night. But pure enjoyment-wise, this was the match I enjoyed the most. I like Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn are two of my favorite wrestlers, and Daniel Bryan is one of my favorite wrestlers of all time. So seeing him back in the ring, it gave me goosebumps. I've waited 3 years to see this man fight again, and we finally get it, and I was so happy to see it. Daniel Bryan still got it, still the most over guy in the company. Now this tag team thing is done. I'm hoping he moves on to do something a bit more substantial. Hey, go for the WWE title, maybe. Probably not, but that'd be cool. Then we had the match that slowed the whole thing down. Probably my least favorite match of the whole night: Nia Jax versus Alexa Bliss. Let's not go into detail. It's just Nia won, so nice for Nia to win. Yeah, it was nice for Nia to win. She deserved to win it, so I'm not complaining. I just didn't really enjoy the match much. Then it was AJ Styles versus Shinsuke Nakamura. The match that had to be 5 stars. Dave Meltzer had to give it a 6 stars. It had to be match of the year. It had all the potential in the world, and I think that's the problem. I think a lot of us built this up too much in our heads. We all thought it was going to be like Wrestle Kingdom again, and it wasn't. It was an okay match, but it wasn't nowhere near up to the level we were expecting. I feel like they might have had time constraints. They might not have had enough time. The crowd was dead. I think the crowd was just exhausted by this point. And they didn't click. I don't know what it was. It was very strange. Hopefully, if we get a rematch down the line, hopefully we'll be there. Hopefully at Backlash, if we get Shinsuke Nakamura versus AJ Styles 2, hopefully it'll be a better match. Cross fingers. Then we had Braun Strowman's mystery partner revealed and versus the Bar. I loved it. A lot of people hated this angle. I loved it. I thought this was brilliant. I've been saying since the mystery partner angle came up, it should be James Ellsworth and they should just have James Ellsworth on the apron doing nothing, and Braun just wins the match on his own. They basically did that, but without James Ellsworth, they just had a random kid. I love it. It was like, let's just get this kid out of the audience. You stand there. I don't need your actual help fighting. I'll just win the match, and you can be half tag team champion. I think that's brilliant, because Braun wanted to prove that he could do it on his own. And it gave this kid an amazing moment. It is just a weird moment and a cool moment in WrestleMania history. Who's going to forget the time that Nicholas, a 10-year-old boy, won the Raw Tag Team Championships? It kind of buries the tag team division a little bit, but I still enjoyed the moment. I had a lot of fun with that. So, personally, I enjoyed it. And then that leads us to the main event. What can I say about this one? Oh, boy. So, yay! Roman lost. Boo, we still got Brock Lesnar as champion. Roman Reigns bleeded a lot. It took... So it's just a lot of ups and downs, man. It was like... Brock Lesnar pinned Roman Reigns. Yay! It took 5 F5s. Huh? He bleeded the hard way. Yay, blood. He looked like he was going to die. Ooh. It was just like, ooh. And then the crowd just was not into it at all. I've never seen a WrestleMania crowd. I've never seen a crowd in general turn on a match like that. They didn't care at all. They said they had chants of "this is awful." They were chanting for the beach ball. They were saying they had boring chants. Whenever Roman Reigns kicked out, no one cared. It was crazy. The only time the crowd actually cared was when the match was over, and that was it. And it was a shocker. It was a swerve. I don't know if it was a swerve for swerve's sake. We'll see after tonight on Monday Night Raw if they have a quick title change. Brock Lesnar defends his title on Raw randomly, or if they swap the title over a Backlash. Maybe they try to beat CM Punk's record. Who knows? Anyway, I enjoyed WrestleMania. I thought it was a really good show. It was a bit of a weird one. I wouldn't say it was the best show I've ever seen. The middle kind of flagged a bit. The end was weird, but I quite liked it. I quite liked the show. I was annoyed about Asuka. It was a lot of ups and downs. So I'm going to give it a 3.5 out of 5. 3.5 out of 5 is what I'm giving it this time. What do you guys think of WrestleMania 34? Let me know in the comments below. And until next time, too sweet. Latest, guys.
Why are we still here? Just to suffer? Every night, I can feel my leg.
Join Potato Club today and too sweet that subscribe button.